All right, so welcome to the January Roundtable. This is the Cub Scout Breakout. So and we're going to get started. So if everyone can please stand and put yourself in a state of reverence. Lord, as we enter a new month and a new year, we pray for fresh beginnings and new opportunities. Please guide us as we start this new chapter in scouting, and let your wisdom light our paths, help us leave behind any past challenges, and embrace the possibilities of this new year with hope and faith. Grant us the strength to pursue our goals and the wisdom to make the correct decisions as we continue on our scouting journeys. In your name, amen. Oh, everyone please stand. So we do have a flag. Scout salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Scout sign. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. 2, thank you. And as you noticed, I did the wrong sign. So this is a Cub Scout breakout. So obviously, Scouts is 90 degrees up. Cub Scouts, 2 fingers straight up. All right, let's get on to tonight's presentation. So tonight's presentation will be So this is the presentation of Cub Scouting Adult Awards and where to find them. So tonight our focus will be on different options for adult leadership awards that you can get in the Cub Scouting roles. So this is not all inclusive. I tried to address as many that are common and what you usually find at the Cub and district and council level for Cub Scouting. Also some that you might not realize that are available. And granted, there are many more beyond what we're listing right here. But first discussion I want to have is why have adult awards? So this is part of our interactive session. All right, so why would we have adult awards? This is a youth program. Why would we have an adult award? So
to give praise.
Okay, praise. What else is praise?
Yeah, to recognize the time that you put in, for sure.
So recognize time you put in. So it is not a reason for us to just have a whole thing of awards listed so we can walk around them. That is not the goal. But praise, recognition. So the youth are going to recognize what we're doing. Part of it is we're working on improving ourselves. One of the methods. Let me just make sure. So uniform is one of the methods. All wearing the same uniform, and we do have advancement, which is our advancement showing on the uniform. And Scouts learn by watching what we're doing. We want them, hopefully they're emulating us. Hopefully we're trying to continue to improve ourselves. They are also going to try to continue to improve themselves. Let's see. The other main topic is, this is more of a practical application. When you're in a field of adults with uniforms, so granted you don't want to stereotype, but if I look at certain people with certain uniforms, I'm like, okay, I see an eagle not right there. Chances are he knows certain things about the program you'll be able to help. If I need him to teach me how to tie, a bowline, chances are he can show me. If I see someone with a Cub Den Leader Training Award, chances are they've worked with younger youth before, understand what a Den program is. So you know who to play off and who you can ask immediately for help when you're in a situation where it might be haphazard or you just need some immediate help. Let's see. But going on to the awards. I tried breaking this down to 3 separate categories. These are the and by the way, this is Jeremy Labonte with Northwest District, and this is the Rhode Island Roundtable. So I have unit level awards. These aren't necessarily unit level awards. And then I'll also have district awards and council level awards. And let's just go through each of these. I'm not going to read off the bullets. Service stars and veteran scouter recognition. So these are the ones that ideally you can give out every year, and it's a quick attaboy for your units and for your unit leaders. Committee chair is in charge of gathering this information. This is where it's tricky. If you look at adult leaders' history, it doesn't have all their youth history necessarily, and also it might be spotty in terms of what they did how long they're in the adult, as an adult. But service stars, easy, go down to Scout Shop, order them. They have colors for when they were youth, when they were adult leaders, when they were in venturing, when they were in exploring. It has all different color backings. Veterans. So veterans is a little more official. So in that case, there is an application. You gather the information. They have 5, it's in groupings of 5 years. You complete the application and you hand it in, ideally to your district executive, who is going to gather it for the May awards dinner. However, if you don't have access to your district executive, please give it to your unit commissioner or your district commissioner, and we will make sure it gets to the proper advancement committee within the district.
Does this mean armed forces?
No, veteran scouting.
Okay.
Sorry, veteran scouting. So in terms of just to address that, there aren't any official armed force knots.
No, yeah,
No.
but that's what I was asking. Like, this
Yeah,
isn't veterans who are in scouts. This is veterans of scouts in particular.
Veteran
Gotcha.
scouter. Yeah,
Sure.
veteran
Okay.
scouting. Sorry. Thank you for the clarification. When you read the form, it looks like a military veteran form, which
Yeah.
it is not. But service stars, veteran, quick. You can give a service star every year. You just update it. Veterans, it's a really nice pin that they can get every year. Next up, this is one they might not be as familiar with. So interpreter strips. So this is available to youth and adults. So it could come in handy. We have some units. There's one unit in my district that I believe they have a bunch of youth that have interpreter strips, and I think it covers 4 different languages.
Oh, wow.
So just a very diverse troop. But one of their goals was, let's get the interpreter strips. In general, so this is not all the language listed. There are many languages, including American Sign. So all of them require typically a 2-minute conversation, interpreting a written word, and then also writing a certain amount of essay. American Sign, you don't have to write the essay. But again, any active adult and youth can get this. And it's a quick personal achievement, and it's great because you could be at a national or in a new location where it could come in handy where a youth might need help. Or more particular, the family might need help when you're meeting a new family. Having an interpreter that is of the same language would be helpful. Moving on, so more of the classic training awards. So Den Leader Training Award, so this is for any Den Leader. And this can be earned over a year. Main thing to note is part of the Den Leader Training Award is you do have to attend a roundtable. That is going to be the same with the Scouters Training Award. So there are some minimum requirements in terms of the training that you do have to attend a roundtable. But there's a list of roughly 10 items. You have to do, I believe, 5 of them over the year. And once that's completed, your committee chair can submit it. It's signed off. And then it's submitted to the DE, or as I said, your unit commissioner or district commissioner, and gets sent in. That is awarded at the May awards dinner. Likewise with Scouter Training Award. So the Den Leader Award can be done in 1 year. Scouters Training Award takes 2 years. So it's 2 years of continuing training, also attending, say, University of Scouting or an advanced training course, such as BLU or IOLS. In Cub Scouts, it would be BLU. In Scouting BSA, it would be IOLS. Similar process, fill out the form, signed off, submitted to DE, and then it's confirmed and you get it at the May Awards dinner. Cub Master's Key and Unit Award Merit. So first of all, Cub Master's Key. Precursor for Cub Master's Key is, I believe, the Scouters Training Award. Cub Master Key does take 3 years to complete. So, and 2 of those years have to be as a Cub Master. So you can be Assistant Scout Master for 1 year, and then Cub Master for 2 years, or 3 years as Cub Master if you so choose. During that time, you need to complete you have to complete a summertime, a PAC summertime award, as well as as well as ensuring you have a strong program with different similar JTE requirements. Unit Award of Merit. This is completed over 18 months. So it's so Unit Award of Merit is more focused on the program that you're delivering and you're meeting the requirements. What is interesting about this is, so after you complete the 18 months of the exceptional program and submit it and it's approved, once you're awarded this Unit Award of Merit, you are then authorized to wear a different position badge. So if you notice, the Cub Master badge is typically surrounded in silver. Once you do earn the Award of Merit, at that point you can wear the gold Cub Master badge with the star on it. So, I've gone over a lot of stuff. Any questions so far between the Den leaders, Scouters training, Award of Merit, Cub Master ski?
Nope, good job.
Okay, going on next. Before I say more, all these forms are available through BSA's official site, their form depository. Please make sure that you pull the most recent file. So for instance, Den Leaders Training, there's a 2023 version, there's a 15 version. 2023 is the applicable one. They do slightly change in terms of requirements. Next is the William D. Boyce Award. Do you guys know what this is? Have you heard of it? Oh, so this is actually a new unit award. So this is actually one of the more stringent awards to get for a new unit. So typically you need a minimum of 10 people to begin with, and then a certain % growth over the first year, making sure you have an established program. In the past, this was only to be awarded to 3 people of the unit, so the unit commissioner, the committee chair, and the unit leader. However, that is now different. It is now open, the council's discretion. They can award it to all deserving leaders that help build up and establish that unit. But that is the William Boyce Award. Okay, so now is your trivia. Who is William Boyce? Anyone? William Boyce? The guy that got lost in the fog in England? No, the unknown scout.
Okay.
So the guy lost in the fog brought scouting to America. All right. Moving on, district level awards. So District Award of Merit, religious awards, which is kind of district level, and community organization awards. So, District Award of Merit, guys, for this. So this is where someone has provided distinguished service to the council at the district level. So district level activities might be district level derbies, district level trainings. Chug Wagon's technically a district level event, even though ours is at the council level. The recommendation is through our council website. They start collecting it right about now. And all the information is collected electronically. At that point, an awards committee reviews this, the people that were submitted, recommended rather, and it is awarded at the, again, May District Award Dinner. So there's only so many allowed to be given per year. I believe because our district is so Northwest District is large enough that it can award up to 2 potentially, because we have 75 units, whereas other units that have closer to 50 or 30 units, it would only be 1 district award of merit per year. Next, and also this is the only one that is not a square knot, right? So it's the overhand knot. Adult religious emblems. So what's interesting about this is there's so many different religious emblems available, and it's all different requirements for each religion. All right. The main thing I want to point out is the adult award is the silver backing with purple, whereas the youth award is the silver knot with purple backing. You earn your youth award when you're youth. You earn your adult award when you're adult. All right. What I can talk more to is typically when this is, you have to submit an adult request through the religious organization. So in terms of Catholicism, I'm more familiar with that. You submit the application, it's reviewed by the Diocesan Committee of Catholic Scouting. And at that point, if you're awarded, then there's a mass with the bishop where you're bestowed the medal. The knot, that's secular, that's on your own. You get the knot yourself. Your unit can get it if they want, but the medal is the religious component. Likewise with similar religions, yes.
I was going to say the Protestant one is similar in that you've got someone that's guided you through the process, and then it gets submitted to the organization that manages that. And then the awards are purchased and handed out, but they're handed out by the unit typically, not necessarily by the church.
Oh, so Protestant religion, you have a guide at the Protestant faith level, but then it goes to Protestant Central for processing, but then handed out at the youth level. Similarly, I had a Jewish Scout that it was approved through the synagogue. However, they had all the awarding at the unit level. So, but yes, so adult religious emblems are available, and you'd have to look into your particular religion for the requirements for that award. Next, this one's a little different. I haven't seen this around as much. Community Organization Award. So again, to registered adults. However, this is for about a list of 20 different certified community organizations. So for instance, the Lions, the Elks, those sort of organizations, outreach organizations. They have an award that they provide that is then associated with scouting. If you earn that award, you are then allowed to wear the Community Organization Award. So this is something where it's an honor system. Once you complete it, you'll get awarded by the organization. So say the Elks, you'll have a ceremony with the Elks, and then at the unit they purchase the knot and present it to you at the your own court of honor, or blue and gold, for instance. Similar to religious, where they'll give you the specific one for the religion or the organization, and then the basic secular version is the Scout knot. Moving on. So Council of Awards, again, quote unquote council. So we have Silver Beaver, James West, Whitney Young, and Wood Badge. So Silver Beaver, you guys familiar with Silver Beaver? Heard of Silver Beaver before? So Silver Beaver is for exceptional service at the council level. It is the highest level that the council can award a volunteer. So at this point, you submit through a very exhaustive application. I brought it here, it's about 10 pages. And that's submitted to the High Court of Honor Committee, who then review the submissions and then choose an award. Again, similar to the District of Merit, except at the council level, there's only so many they can award per year. This is presented out at the Council High Court of Honor, which is actually going to be late this January. So it's in a couple of weeks. But just to give you reference, that's the council level is the Silver Beaver Award. Then there's the council service area or territories or areas. Right now it's called council service territories. But the Silver Antelope is that level, and then the national level would be the Silver Buffalo. So it's Silver Beaver, Silver Antelope, Silver Buffalo. All right. Next is James West Fellowship. So this award, I say this half jokingly, this is the one award that you can buy. All right. So it's a fellowship because you're providing an endowment or a donation to scouting. So there are different levels. There's 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. There's all different levels. But if you submit during a calendar year a certain amount, you're eligible to apply for this award. If you notice, so what I put next to it is, what's the one on the bottom right?
Arrow of Light.
You got it. So the bottom right is the Hour of Light Award. If you notice, it's very similar to the James West, just different. It's similar. So just be wary if you're buying an Hour of Light Award. Segue, the Hour of Light Award. So we have. I did not include.
I didn't buy that one.
Yeah, I didn't include the youth awards that you earn as a youth. So we touched upon the religious knot for youth. The other is the Hour of Light Award. So if you earned Hour of Light as a youth, once you turn 18, you no longer wear rank, but you can wear the knot. Likewise with Eagles, once you turn 18, you don't wear the Eagle rank, but you wear the Eagle knot, and you can also wear your palms on the knot. Additionally, there's the Eagle It's the Eagle Service Group. I just blanked on it. It's the national organization that you can wear if you join that instead of your normal Eagle knot. But James List Fellowship, make a donation. You can send in the paperwork, and then you can choose where to have it awarded. So, again, contact your council DE or our fundraising chair, Mike Conley, and they'd be more than happy to talk to you about earning this award.
Is that here tonight? Or is this?
Folks are around.
Okay.
Folks are around. But Wood Badge. So the other award, this is a training award. So Wood Badge is available to any registered adults. It's offered in Narragansett Council every 2 years. It's 2 weekends. It's a 3-day weekend and 2-day weekend. That's the participation phase. After that, you complete a ticket. Once you complete the ticket, then you earn your beads, or you get beaded for beading. And at that point, you earn it's the tartan, the woggle, and the beads. And tonight, after this breakout session, we're actually going to go back to the main auditorium, and there is a beading ceremony for one of our scouters that did complete their ticket over this past year. So, all right, and that is my summary of Cub Scout Scouters awards and general awards that you can apply for and work towards. So, at this time, any questions?
I'm good.
All right, so I have plenty of printouts if you want to bring some back to your unit and for bring to your committee chair, like some of the awards. I'm stepping off camera, I know. One thing I did want to note, there's also, you're going to see him in there. George Meany Award is for the AFL-CIO award for service, and it's if you look, it's about, again, 12 pages. So I know, I think there's only one person in council that has this. It's Mr. Cardin. So when you see him, you can tell him, wow, you have the award that is one of the rarest to earn in council. But if you know Mr. Cardin, he's been around for a while and has donated many hours to scouting. But thank you very much, and I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you over at the beading ceremony.